Hello everybody, I am the MoeChicken. Welcome to my stream. Tonight we're going to be playing more Romancing SaGa because I missed it and I wanted to play it. I was originally planning to play Romancing SaGa last time when I played Lufia, and then I decided to play Lufia instead because I was playing Lufia before I streamed. But this time, I'm going to play Romancing SaGa. Wasn't that exciting? Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. There's that man's butt and his giant feet. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, we're going to be playing Romancing SaGa 3 again. I believe, if I remember correctly, we had just gotten access... Nope, wrong button. What is the menu in this game? Select. We had just gotten access... Oh, I forgot we had crab people in our party. Forgot about that. What are we doing? What about events going on right now? Just Masquerade. Okay. Yeah, we just got access to the... or we found out where the Abyss Gate Palace of Water is, and so we're gonna go and check that out on the Vanguard, our floating city. Here it is. Let's go and check it out. They told us where it is, and now I can't remember, so I hope the game remembered, because it's been a little while for me. It's been a little while for me, but I'm excited to play it again. I've recently been reading on that website, The Cutting Room Floor, which I've told you all about before. So do you guys remember where we're supposed to go? Yes. Palace proximity. That works. Yeah, here we go. On that wonderful website, Cutting Room Floor, I've been reading about the Saga series and things that were cut from it. And in particular, I've been reading about volume's a little quiet. Let's see. There we go. I've been reading about Saga Frontier. I didn't know this because I've been playing Saga Frontier in my off time too, and I didn't really. Let's see. Can you bring me the palace? This is the center of the sea. You can go nowhere. I want to go to the palace though. Where is it? How do we get there? Do I just walk off? How do I get to the palace? Hang on. Put that thought on hold while I try and figure out how to get to the dungeon. Maybe the captain knows. Captain, do you know how to get to the dungeon? Hello. How do I get there? This is supposed to be where the palace is, so how do I get into the palace? Do you guys know? Y'all know? Ready. Statue. No. How do I get in the palace? To sea palace. Yeah. Oh, I go into submarine mode. Ooh. I hope all the people on the surface knew about it before we did it, because we went under pretty quick. We might have just lost most of the population of Vanguard in that moment. Oh, sonar. Very nice. Oh, what? I mean, keep looking, I guess. Go deeper. Find it. Oh, we found it. Yeah. All right. I guess that was for dramatic tension. All right, so we have now entered the first of the 4 Abyss strongholds. Very exciting. Wait, did I get back attacked, or did they get back attacked? I gotta remember how to play this game. It's been a little while. What do you use? You use a longbow. You use a halberd. You have a Viking axe. And you have trim. I guess trimmers? I guess his hands. That's right, he's like a physical fighter. Cool, okay. Hooray! Leave this silly dance. Yes. Alright, what's my formation? Why am I in free fight? No, don't ever be in free fight. Free fight's a terrible orientation. What's Genbu? Yeah. Do like that. Except, do we have a healer right now? Now that I think about it? Because we had Thomas before. What magic you see? There's water. No, that's wind. What does water look like? That's water. You have water. Okay, so Boston's got us covered. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I've been reading about Saga Frontier. And apparently, Saga Frontier was one of those games that was like rushed to get out for a certain season. I would assume Christmas season. I don't really know. And as a result, like, there's just tons and tons of content that's just not in the game. Or rather, it doesn't show up in the regular game, but it's still in the game. You know, it's one of those things where it's like one of those games that's like Super Mario World that's absolutely full of cut content that was just never finished, so to speak. And it's fascinating. Like, in particular, I think I've talked about it before, but that's the game where there's like 7 different characters, all of whom have their own stories that do not necessarily intersect. Because I mean, like, the idea of having 8 main characters available is pretty standard for the Saga series. But in that one, they have 7 characters that are kind of like, their plots take place in the same world, but they aren't really connected necessarily. But one in particular, Asalus, who I think I've talked about this before, but I'll go over it again. She was the character who was like a girl who was hit by like a carriage driven by a vampire named Orluge, who he was like, he ran her over and he's like, oh shoot, I killed a human girl. You guys want to like inject her with blood and like vampire blood and see what happens? And so he just kind of like gave her blue vampire blood and she got purple blood. And so her whole story is supposed to be about like this kind of like Terra-esque, like Terra from Final Fantasy 3-esque struggle between, am I a human, am I a monster, what am I, that kind of thing. But apparently all of that content was just cut. Like, pretty much anything relating to like her backstory or the struggle or her attempts to figure out where she fit in the world, nah, that wasn't important. That was deemed unimportant, and so they just removed it. And so like it was really fascinating to read this article and kind of find out all of these things that were supposed to be in the game that were supposed to make Asalus' story really interesting, but they weren't programmed in. Go figure. Like, apparently there's one point where she meets like this like shady doctor. Like, she goes to a shady doctor to try and find out if why are we all recovering HP every round? Hang on, I just noticed that. Why are we all regening every round? Is that the Genbu formation? Does that just do that? So that's awesome. It's a really useful formation. I'll check that after battle. Let's see. Da 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 da. Really spin. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Select formation Genbu. Whole party defense up. Doesn't really say anything about it. I know guard rings do that. Do I have a bunch of guard? There's one. No, everyone's not wearing a guard ring. He is wearing lobster armor, though. Lobster armor! Hooray! Cool. Well, I guess that's just a little perk of the Genbu formation. That's great. That's great. I feel like I'm playing this game very haphazardly because I haven't played it in a while and I've kind of lost track of what I was supposed to be doing. So I'm going to use silver foil and big logs chop because it's funny to me. Why is there a move called big logs chop? Very strange. Anyway. Yeah, it's fascinating to see all of this like cut content and oh, I was talking about that. Yeah, she goes to see a doctor to try and like find out more about herself because she's like, you know, am I a monster? It's like, what is something going to happen? How long am I going to be human? Is this going to kill me? And the doctor pretty much says, you're not a monster, but you're also not a human anymore. You died that day and were brought back to life, so you're just what you are, and you should learn to live with it. And apparently at one point she was concerned. She's like, so Orluge's blood was male blood. Am I going to turn into a dude? And he's like, you're not going to turn into a dude. No, you're going to be okay. You're going to stay the way you are. But you are different now. It's interesting that this was left out. And it's especially interesting to me when you see cut content like that. Like text, you know? Like text in an RPG. I never made a game. I don't know. But it seems like adding in just like a text event wouldn't be that hard. I mean, you position the characters in the environment. I guess maybe there's some flags involved, but just put it in there. It's a really important scene that's just not present because it wasn't coded in. I don't know, it just seems a shame. Especially to lose so much character development. And that's not even getting into Fuse. So, again, I have not played all the way through Saga Frontier. In fact, I have not even finished one storyline. I got the Werebuster. You're not a werewolf, but I can hurt you if you were. Why is Werebuster a rapier attack? Seems weird. Maybe it's the silver foil attack, actually. It might be a weapon-specific one. These crabs are not going down. They're very tough crabs. Sturdy crabs. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I haven't played all the way through the game. I haven't even finished one storyline. But according to this website, there was an entire storyline that was cut that would have made it 8 characters, like in line with the rest of the series. Oh wait, hang on, I want to check something real quick. Let me mute this on my end. Mute that. I want to make sure that my voice is over the sound of the game, but you can still hear the game. Does it seem reasonably balanced? Because like I was watching the Lufia 2 one back, and the music was really overpowering, so I reduced it a little bit. So, just, you know, if you're listening, let me know. It sounds okay to me, but again, you know, while you're doing it, it's a little hard to keep track of. So, if it sounds off, if it sounds bad, let me know, and I'll fiddle. Also, let me do a little troubleshooting on stream here. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna do an audio sync. This is how the professionals do it. So, Tech and Magi. Tech, Magi. Tech, Magi. Tech, Magi. Well, that doesn't look right at all. Magi. Ooh, that delay's no good. Hang on. Why's the sync offset so bad? Hang on, what's going on here? Tech. It's weird. Let's see, so... this is very exciting, I'm sure. Magi. Okay, so you're hearing my voice first, so I need to delay more. Yes? Okay. See if that helps. Very exciting, I'm sure. Tech. What's the deal here? Alright, well, I'm not going to force y'all to suffer through this. I guess the audio is going to be off today. I don't know why. That's a bummer, man. It was working before. Ugh. Well. Crap. Alright, well, I'm sorry. I'll have to get fixed later. Anyway, oh, let me shut myself up. Shut up, me. There we go. What was I talking about? I was talking about Second Frontier, yes. So, what this website suggested was that there was supposed to be a fourth storyline, or eighth storyline, involving the character Fuse, who shows up in other people's stories, but isn't really, like, he's always a side character, but he clearly seems to be, like, fleshed out, so to speak. And so it's kind of a big mystery as to why he, you know, why they put so much effort into a minor character. It's because it wasn't supposed to be a minor character, it was supposed to be a major character. And according to this website, if he had been in the game, his story would have tied up a lot of loose ends elsewhere. What those loose ends are, I don't know, because I've never played. I've never found out what they are. But it's just sort of interesting to me to, and I've talked about this before, the idea of how in the past when you would make a game, you made the game, put it out in the world, and that was it. You know? Like, whatever state it was in when you sent it out that first time, unless there was something really bad, unless there was something extremely significant, that was the game. It didn't change. That was the game. And nowadays, you know, games are patched, games are updated, games are routinely updated to the point where it becomes frustrating for some games. And so glitches go away. You know, these things just disappear. You know, the prime example of that I would give is Bloodstained, where if you play the Bloodstained 1.0 version, the initial release, like the day of release kind of thing, it's very different. Like, you can, maybe I should do that sometime. Would y'all be interested in that? Would y'all be interested in seeing Bloodstained 1.0 just to see, like, the glitches and stuff? I don't know, that might be interesting, because I mean, truth be told, we wouldn't be able to get very far. You know, you, like, there's the game-breaking glitch with the silver bromide, so you can only go so far. But you know, if that game was made during, like, the PlayStation era, first of all, it'd be a huge hit, because holy crap, those graphics during the PlayStation era. Oh, it's grassy here. Oh, this must be the actual palace. Ooh, how'd they get grass down here? It's pretty down here. I bet you all those gargoyles come to life. Y'all want to bet those gargoyles come to life? Bet you they do. Bet you at least some of them do, right? Huh? Yep, there we go. I knew it. That face, no. That's silly looking. Yeah, if that game was made back then, that would have been how it was. You know, glitchy bits and all. And I mean, well, in that instance, they would have had to release a patch because, or they would have had to recall it because it was literally unplayable. You know, like, you could not beat it in that state. It was broken. But I mean, there are games like Arch and Ellico 2, for example, that have game-breaking glitches that still made it through, you know? As long as you could get to the end, it was deemed acceptable, so to speak. Which is kind of insane to me, really, but that's how it is. That demon had some money on him. I'm just gonna walk past you guys. See you later. I'm just gonna walk past y'all. This place is cool. Oh, well, it's like a courtyard and then the walls rock anyway? What is this place? Ooh, I like it here. I like it, the water palace. It's so fancy. I don't know what I was talking about. Short of it is, I think it's interesting to see how games were, like, to me, these kinds of, like, glitches are very, like, it's sort of an antiquated concept. Oh, he's very purple. It's sort of an antiquated concept, right? This idea of, like, a glitch that is persistent. Because, again, games are updated nowadays. And so I think that's part of what makes learning about glitches so fascinating. So I really enjoy learning about glitches, I guess, is the short of it. So that's why I like the cutting room floor. Yay! Little advertisement for them. Great website. Completely told to me about just sort of at random. A friend of mine was just he was just like fooling around on the internet. He's like, I found this thing you might like, check it out. And then I was just like, oh, it's the best thing in the world. He's like, okay, whatever. He was like, if you say so. But for me, it was the best thing in the world. I loved it. Dimension cut. Poison needle. Oh. How's everybody doing out there? Having a good Tuesday? Assuming it's Tuesday for you? I say that a lot. Not Tuesday specifically, but that phrase, assuming it's whatever for you. I'm having a good Tuesday. I had to wake up early. Well, let's say I had to wake up early. I had to wake up on time today. Terrible thing. I had to wake up on time today, and I hated it. Because my, what do you call him? Sort of like I guess he's like an HR guy for me at work, called me before work, and he said, like, did you get this email? And it was about like a form I had to fill out that kind of forgot about, frankly. And I was like, oh no, I mean, I'll get right on it. And I got it done, but it was sort of like, that's not a fun way to wake up. It's like, hey, wake up, bureaucracy. Did you know? Did you know forms? You better. It kind of bothers me a little bit, like more than it should, that Boston kicks when he uses his trim attack. I mean, he's using his trimmers, right? That's the idea, but why does he kick? Maybe they're on his feet. I don't know. It is mystery. It is unknown. Let's see. Flash arrow. Bolt kick? Bolt kick! I gotta get my act together and remember what I'm doing. Where's your... There it is, your battle axe. I was like, I think you have some sort of heavy weapon at some point. Why can't I... Oh, it's still on mute. I was like, I started singing this song to myself. It's like, why am I not hearing the music? Oh, right, because I muted it. Oh, Hyper Hammer. Yes! More Hyper Hammer, please. Man, Nora's cool. Oh, I forgot how cool Nora is. She's so cool. A cool girl. Oh, unrelated, but for whatever reason it popped in my head. Use the Hyper Hammer again. So recently, I have been doing a little, what do you call it? I guess, an arts and crafts project. Wherein I make, if you ever played the game Genshin Impact, did these little like talismans in that game called visions. They're like little, just like little pendants or talismans that allow people to cast magic. So it's like it's kind of like a little gold frame with like a colored jewel set in the middle with like a glowy bit in the middle. And I wanted to make one, like arts and crafts my own. And it was not an easy process, but I have finally gotten to the point where I'm pretty confident in what I've made. And like I 3D printed the frame, and then I 3D printed, like, using glowing filament the symbol for the middle, and then using resin and silicone ice cube trays, I made the clear gem bit. Ah, it's so cool. I'm so excited about them. Of course, keep in mind, you can buy these for cheap online. If I really want to, I could just buy one. But I wanted to make my own, so there we go. Oh, hello. Oh, it's a lot of them. Hello. How y'all doing? I like your sweet dance. Have this heat wave. It's a tropical heat wave. It's a Forn General. Yes. I guess it's Forneus General. Why are there 3 That's one of those things that bugs me a little bit in video games. You'll see like a recolor of a monster and it claims to be like a general or something. But it's like, where are your soldiers? Why are there 3 generals here? It should be like 1 general and like some subordinates, right? Like that's one of the things that FF2/4 did, is they had like imp captains with like 3 imps. That makes sense. It's like a little unit. Not like this where it's just random dudes. How'd you miss? Oh, sparkling mist. Right. We'll do that. Oh. Oh, because we've got the water effect. So this is the thing that I learned from Undine. I gotta get rid of that water effect. Let's see. So I just gotta use other magics, basically. That's what it comes down to. Map. And what do you have? You have Wind Dart. Yeah. Sparkling Mist. You know, Nora's in her everyone shut up pose. I don't know, they're casting a lot of water magic. We might not actually be able to keep up with this. I got 2 of them. Ha! Hold kick. Yeah, oh, doggone it. That was the one that was asleep. Or one of the ones that was asleep. Still wet. Alright, we're just gonna try and kill him. I mean, we've been trying to kill them, but I guess I'll just try to kill them. Are you considered werewolves? Are you considered were-monsters? I don't really know. Dimension card, I guess. Keith. Ha! I block your attack. Oh no, Pharmaciate! Fudge! Nope, not considered a werewolf. Makes sense. You don't look like a werewolf. Boy, these guys are hardy. No wonder they're generals. They rose through the ranks of Forneus. Oh, there we go. It's problem solved. That was a good round. Yeah. Awesome. Alright, do I want to fight another battle with these guys? Kind of a pain to fight, really. Just walk past them. It's like, whatever, dudes. I'm out of here. Ooh. Man, I love underwater castles. I think ever since Chrono... Ooh, look at this cool guy. I think ever since Chrono Trigger, I've liked underwater castles. It's just such a... It's a despiser. It just really hates people. It's one that extremely hates others. He's like, I despise you. I guess Halberd. Wind Dart. Tomahawk. Yeah, like ever since Chrono Trigger, I just loved like underwater stuff. Like I used to like I used to watch that SeaQuest show from a long time ago. I liked Sea Lab, both iterations, both the original like cartoon and then like the parody cartoon later on. I liked the Ocean Palace. Just like pretty much anytime you're underwater, you know, like if you're in an underwater city or something like that, I'm like, it's so cool. It's just such a neat idea to me. Being able to like walk around underwater. Like I love the down the tubes level in Earthworm Jim. You know, you see all like those lights in the distance. Actually, one of the coolest video game underwater castle sequences was from Rayman Legends, which was in general just a really stylish and neat game. But they had a section that was supposed to be like spy oriented. Like a lot of their levels in that game were based around like, I think it's supposed to be based around like movie genres, maybe. And one of them was based around kind of like spy movies, and so it was supposed to be like a, you know, like a nefarious evil genius's underwater lair or something like that. And oh my gosh, it's so cool. The music's good there. It's underwater. You can see like windows that look out into like the water, and I love it. I just really liked it. Okay, it's really cool. It's super cool, and I loved it. That said, actually being like deep underwater is probably terrifying, honestly. Like I have a friend who used to be a submariner, and he would tell me about it, and I was like, this sounds awful. This sounds like a claustrophobe's nightmare. This sounds absolutely terrible. Why would anyone go under the water like this? What a terrible idea. But you know, if you like it, if it's fun for you. Actually, on that subject, on the subject of another game that did that, that I was surprised about was the Shentai and the Seven Sirens. Heavily involved, like an underwater environment. What do you call it? Like a submarine palace area. And it was cool. I was really not expecting that when I played that game, but I liked it. That's my kind of thing. Although there were some places where the glass was cracked and there were leaks coming in, and I was like, no. Don't do that. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. Demi Room. Back when we were fighting Undine and failing to beat Undine, she got another Demi spell, like Demi Chop or something. We'll try and get that again. Also, I can't tell if I'm just bad or what, but I feel like these fights are taking a long time to win. Bulker. Doesn't help that I've kind of forgotten a lot of my moves. Backstab. What else do you have? Training cane. Training cane? Training cane. I don't know why I've got that. I got Shield Rush. Alright. Wind Dart. Oh, and semi-related news, since I was talking about it in the past. Still trying to beat Romancing SaGa 1. It's just... It's so frustrating how, like, stalled out I feel in terms of, like, just getting to the end. You know, I just want to beat it. I just want to finish the game, but, like... Right now what I'm trying to do is earn enough money to properly equip my party, because I realized that my party is actually severely under-equipped. And that may... Oh, he died. Crap. That may be a large part of why I'm having so much difficulty, is that my party's just really poorly equipped. And so I've been trying to buy it, but like, everything costs money, a lot of money, and it's just slow. It's just really tedious. And I don't know, like, it makes it, stuff like that, and I've said this before, it makes it hard to recommend a game when there's like a really frustrating bit in there that's like mandatory. How many of these things am I gonna find too? You beasts? Can I beast chaser you? Is there anything I can do to make this go faster? Focus. Warcry. Demi Room. What's Dancing Leaf do? Dancing Leaf. I don't really remember what this does. I think it's a defensive spell. Considering I cast it on myself, I would assume so, but you know what I mean. Yeah, it's just sort of frustrating, like when you have a game, especially if the game is good other than that, you know? And depending on how annoying that aspect is, it can make you completely not want to play the game. That's actually what happened with Final Fantasy VII Remake for me. Is like there's a part kind of, I don't know, halfway to 2/3 of the way through the game that I just hate. I just really don't like it. And you have to do it. There's no getting past it. And just the knowledge that there's that one part of the game that I despise, that the despisers would agree with me on. Oh, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that, you weirdo. Did you make me fall in love with you with your purple eye? Mysterious creatures. Oh, there it is, Jimmy Echo. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, just knowing that there's this part in the game makes me want to just never play this game again. Ain't that a shame? That's a great game, other than that one part, which I won't talk about too much because I know at least one person that I know has not played the game, so I don't want to, I don't want to spoil the game for that person. But, why is that part? Man, it's so frustrating. I hate it. Hate it. And it ruins an otherwise great game. Well, it damages an otherwise great game, you know. Doesn't ruin it, but be better. Skip it. Those things where I just kind of wish that there was a skip. Alright, this is the problem that Herman is, like, in love with these creatures. You gotta not be in love with these creatures, Herman. Is there something I can do to get him out of this? It's kind of being a problem. Everyone's song. Sing a song. Sing a song, Charles! I life water you? Does this fix it? Hyper Hammer? Next time? Teeth. What even are these things? Are they supposed to be like manta rays, kind of? Or is it like a fish? I'm having trouble figuring out what I'm looking at. Nope. He is still just as much in love as he ever was. He's still trying to kill Boston out of vengeance, I guess, or something. Next time. Ow. Stop it. Don't do. Bonk. Meanwhile, Herman's like, man, that was a great battle, huh, guys? I feel like they didn't attack me at all. It's like, well, they didn't after a certain point. Holy crap, Boston has 16 LP? Whoa, Nora has 14. We're so beefy. Oh, ooh, treasure. I found 1000 G. Huzzah. Oh, look, abominations. Neat. Look there, abominations. Cool. Focus. Whoa. That was awesome. What did she just do? I wasn't paying attention. I was looking away. Great wheel! Hooray! Focus. Oh, he's purple. Got one. What did she just do? It was awesome. Punch him. Trim? Was that Demi Echo? So cool, but it looked completely different from what she'd been using before. I don't understand. I don't understand. Ah, poison. Ah, everyone's turning purple. Oh, good. I should check to see what we've mastered and what we haven't, actually. Now that I think about it. Let's see. Text. Nothing for you. You're trying to learn Flash Arrow. Trying to learn a bunch of stuff. Bunch of stuff. I should be using skills more often, I guess. Okay, well, now I know. Dragon hit. Yeah, these are like special skills, I think. Axel turn. Yes. Don't do it. No. Don't fall in love with the stingray. Herman. There's another fish in the sea for you. Don't go after that one. Look for another fish in the sea. There's plenty of them. You don't have to love this one. Still quite irate about my audio being off. Might actually make it a short stream because of it. Is that strange, you think? Is that weird for like a content creator to be super obsessed about that? But it drives me crazy. I'm like, no. I put a lot of effort into making this work. So why don't it work? And then I get technical difficulties and you're just like... That's my response every time in the inside of my head. Y'all can't hear it because it's in my head, but secretly I'm going the entire time. It's frustrating. But it's very distracting too, because it's kind of an annoying noise to hear constantly in your head while you're doing something. Imagine you're walking down the street and you're like, it's a beautiful day and like birds are singing, and meanwhile your brain's just going the entire time. You're like, stop, brain. I want to hear the birds. I want to hear the birds singing. But you can't, because your brain's just absolutely insistent on going the entire time. It's very frustrating. Believe me, I know. I suffer from it every day. Not really, only when I have audio issues, but you know what I mean. Hello. How are you, gentlemen? Stormer and a Mabel wagon? I'm sorry? It's a Mabel wagon. It's gonna ride along on the Oregon Trail. The Mabel wagon. What could that even mean? What could that have been, like, intended to be? The Mabel wagon. Ow. Bro. Ow. Bro. Stop it. Dragon hit. Bonk. Well, I destroyed the the wagon train. Mabel wagon. It's just baffling. Because I mean, sometimes with like translation issues or like mistranslations or mislocalizations, you can kind of figure it out. Like Jurahan. Like when I was playing oh good, Flash Arrow Master. I was playing Lufia 2 the other day, and they had like, you know, these ghost knights that were holding their head in their hand. I was like, oh, okay. It's a Dullahan. It's a Celtic spirit. It's a Dullahan. And they were called Juruhan. I was like, oh, okay, so it's just a mistranslation. They were going for Dullahan and they got Juruhan. Also, during that same stream, which I was excited because I was graced by a speedrunner, one of the speedrunning community for Lufia 2, a guy named or a person named Real Critical was there, and they were telling me about Shotwave. Ooh, cool, neato. S dimension. Can all lobsters do that? Holy moly, what did you just do? What did you do? Looked like a triple tech from Chrono Trigger. That was awesome, dude. Do that again. S dimension, please. I was so distracted by that. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Wind art. Yeah, sure. Oh yeah. So Real Critical was telling me about some of the translation issues with Lufia 2, and I was making a joke about how a lot of the spell names in Lufia 2 were just bizarre. For example, the spell that raises your party's attack power is called Trick, T-R-I-C-K. I was like, this is so nonsensical. Why is it called Trick? And Real Critical was like, well, it was supposed to be called Tweak, and it was written as Turiku, and they just said, oh, Trick. So that's a pretty, you know, the word tweak makes sense for raising attack power. I could see that. It's just sort of interesting to find out that, like, because it's so easy to make fun of stuff like that, you know? It's easy for me to make fun. Oh, the translation's terrible. I'm so funny. Please watch my videos. But, like, actually knowing what went into it is very interesting, I think. And seeing places where what it was supposed to be, it just didn't make sense. Like, there was again, going back to the cutting room floor, I love that website, I was there just last night. When I was reading about that Saga Frontier page, they had a whole section on mistranslations and localizations. And it was interesting. It was interesting some of the stuff that was removed. Like, for example, one set of attacks, all of which are like sword techniques, were in the original game named after very specific kendo strikes, on the assumption that kendo is relatively well known in Japan, and people would recognize these. And so when they were coming to when it was coming to America, the translator's like, well, nobody's gonna know what these are, so let's just use English sword names. And that's exactly what they did. Oh, look at that background. That's real cool. I like that. I like the... Oh, hello. How are you? Just kind of... It's a Fosse fish. All right. Fosse... What is Fosse? Fosse is like a dance troupe or something, isn't it? I think I've heard the term Fosse before. Fossil fish. Oh, it's a coelacanth. It's a living fossil fish. Got it. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh, my brain is such a sieve. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah. So they renamed it for, like, you know, English sword techniques. That makes sense. And then there was another one that was like, apparently one special move was named after, like, the famous special technique of this, like, Edo era swordsman or something like that. And again, Japanese audience might know that. English audience wouldn't get it. And, like, the original skill translated to something like swallow cut, and they just changed it to, like, swift edge or something like that, you know? It's interesting to me. And I know, I've heard that when a translator translates, basically, so, at least in the past, what they would do is they would just get dumped on their desk, like, well, not on their desk, their desktop, I suppose, a spreadsheet of just Japanese words with no context. Just, what is this? 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 With no reference, no context, nothing to help you out. And so, in isolation like that, it's pretty easy to understand how they get some things wrong. Same thing happens with voice actors, you know, like, whenever they voice act, a lot of times they just sort of don't know what they're saying is going to be used. They're just sort of like, that's why sometimes you'll hear certain lines with a connotation that's inappropriate to the line, but is reasonable if in isolation. Like, what are you doing? Instead of, what are you doing? You know? If you don't know what context the line is and you're just saying it with no reference, then yeah, it can be incorrect. That's why directing is so important. But you don't always get someone who will direct you properly, so to speak. So I don't know, just yammering on while I'm fighting a fish, a big old fish. But I do find that kind of stuff interesting because I play a lot of games, playing a lot of video games. I've been playing games all my life. It's interesting to know how the sausage is made, as they say. I love how the idea is that we're like standing on glass or something, so it looks like we're standing in water, but we're not. It's really cool. That's super cool. All right, now I believe it is the case that every one of the 4 Abyss Gate dungeons has like a special formation in it, like a, what would you call it? Like a dirty lance? I tell you what, these squids are just the dirtiest of all spears. You wouldn't even know. Would you even expect that squid to be a clean spear? No, of course not. Whatever. Oh, look at his cool sunglasses though. That's a cool crawfish right there. What a dude. Holy crap, what was I talking about? Translation, making the sausage. Oh, yeah, each one of these biscuits, I believe, is supposed to have a special formation that grants you some kind of, like, super move. And I remember the first time I played this game, I didn't bother to find them. And so I'm going to try to find them this time, because I believe once you have closed the Abyss Gate, you can't come back. So where are to find them up front? My audio is still off. Still pissed about that. Oh, it looks like it's all kind of laggy. What's going on? Alright, I tell you what. We're gonna do something. Last time this happened, I was able to fix it by moving around the HDMI cord. So I'm gonna save real quick. Save. In case it gets cut off. Hopefully it won't. Also, I haven't saved today, so I'll go ahead and do that. Alright, so it is possible that we will lose the stream. Hopefully that doesn't happen. So, be right back. Alright, let me see if that helped. Oh, these fish are in the way. Alright. No, fish, leave me alone. I'm checking things, leave me alone. Oh, you fish. Oh, you fish. I need a safe room. No! Fish, go away. Can't you see I'm testing things? Go over here. Yeah, okay. It looks like it's running smoothly now. Alright, let me check my... This is... Ah, there's a fish! No, leave me alone! Oh, fudge! Fish, leave me... Ah, doggone it. Alright, let's see. An audio sync here. Quick. Long. Now I'm too delayed. Try it again. All right. Quick. It's fine now. I don't know. I'm sorry that I'm obsessed with this, but I get so pissed about technical difficulties, especially because, like, I often can't detect them. You know, few things are quite as frustrating for me as doing a stream and then going back afterward and being like, yeah, it was a good stream. I'm gonna watch it back to make sure it was okay because I'm a lonely person and I watch my own streams. Don't worry about that last part. And then, like, it's a mess, and I'm like, wow. Look at the great content I'm putting on the internet. 2 hours of garbage audio. What was that noise I was doing? Is that the noise? Is that the noise of sadness and frustration? Yeah, that's what was happening. And it's like, again, I'm sorry I'm complaining, but with the Lufia 2 one the other day, I watched it. At the start of the stream, it was fine, and then just at some point, it was like, no, I don't want to work anymore. HDMI cord's like, eh. I don't know. I cry, I weep. Body hit. Ew. Look at that. Gross. Gross and weird. Oh, unrelated news. Just because it was on my mind because I was thinking about HDMI SNES games. They had a sale on Analog, like the website Analog, which if you've never heard of them, they are a retro console manufacturer, and they make like fancy consoles. Like, apparently they're very dedicated. It's almost like luxury retro consoles, I'll be frank. But they talk about how it's like they make everything using FPGAs. There's no emulation. It's complete accurate hardware reproduction, stuff, and so forth and so on. And, like, for example, we're playing this on an Analog Super NT console, and I usually have I have a couple of them. I have the Super NT, I have the original NT, which was the first generation NES. I have the Mega SG, which was the Sega, and one that they've been sold out of for a long time is the, oh, look at that hammerhead shark. It's cool looking. It's a mallet head. Okay, sure. It's a hammerhead shark. I know the difference. Anyway. One that they have and have been sold out of for a little while is the Analog Pocket, which is their handheld system. And normally I wouldn't care that much. I already don't like handhelds that much, so it's not really that big a deal to me. But what's exciting about this is not only does it play Game Boy, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games natively, it also has like lots of little dongles that you can use to play like other handheld devices, like Wonder Swan and like Neo Geo Pocket and like Game Gear and TurboGrafx. And so, and most importantly, it has a dock that allows you to output to HDMI. And y'all know me, I like console games. I'm at home, I have a TV in front of me, I want to play my games on that TV. I am a full supporter of the docked mode for the Switch. I know a lot of people like playing handheld. I like playing docked. I wanted a console, and that's what I bought. And I was thinking it might be a really good way to be able to play more handheld games on stream. Because I actually have a fair number of Game Boy games. There was a period of time where I was just sort of like collecting Game Boy games. And so I have like a bunch. And I have a Super Game Boy, of course, the premier device for playing Game Boy games on console. Unfortunately, because of the way the analog Super NT works, the things like that don't work on it. So, for example, Super Game Boy doesn't work on it. The power pack I have, like the SD card cartridge I have, doesn't work on it. So I've been kind of in a fix for how I was going to play Game Boy games. So once I have this, hopefully I'll be able to play Game Boy. Yay! I was also just kind of excited to get it because I've wanted one for a while. Had to pay for it though. They don't make it cheap. Where am I going? I have no idea what the inside of this place is like. Unfortunately, it's also going to be... They're not going to release them until next year. So I bought it. I pre-ordered it for whenever. It just says Q1 of 2022. So I don't know. Someday I'll get it, I guess. It'll be an exciting day, whatever that day is. It also kind of amazes me, like, if you go to their website, like you go to like the analog store, you go to the store page, and like everything is out of stock for some reason, except for the Mega SG. Mega SG is almost always in stock. It's kind of sad, really. No one wants the Genesis for some reason. Actually, on the sub, hang on a sec. Cell phone's making noise. What cell phone? What? Oh. Alright, well, that's fine. Friend was sending me a message that my birthday present was going, or my Christmas present was going to be delayed until the end of December. Hooray for supply chain issues! Hooray! What did I not? Yeah, the Mega SG. Something that I wish I had is I think it's a first generation Sega CD add-on, because like I don't know a whole lot about it, but from what I understand, there was like a part that you could like stick on the bottom of a Sega Genesis that would make it into a Sega CD. And when they made the Mega SG, they included that functionality. And I mean, I have a Sega CD, but it's a first generation Sega CD, and again, it has the same problem that I wouldn't be able to stream with it. Easily, at least. It would be difficult to stream with it. And so if I could just get that, that'd be good. But every time I go and look for one, they're unreasonably expensive. So, money. Oh. In the meantime, there's a wealth of Super Nintendo games I can bore you guys with. Hopefully it's not boring. Please tell me it's not boring. Where am I going? Fighting more squids, I guess. Not a lie. Oh, it's a zomber. There's a zomber back there. What are you doing back there? I'll kill these Mabel wagons. Dragon hit. escape. I'm trying to think if this is the I guess this is the third game, or one of 3 games that I know. Oh, it's an instant death spell. That makes sense based on the period. That I know of that has like the whole what would you call it? The situation where your HP is circle kill? What? Look, it's circle kill. I'm a freaking what? Why is it called circle kill? Oh, I'm out of MP or WP. HP. What am I out? What am I out of? Weapon powers. Yes, weapon points. That's right. But that I know of that has like the thing where your HP is restored after battle every time, and you just kind of have to like make it through the battle. It's Saga Frontier, which is heavily based on this. Oh, I guess Legend of Mana is the same way too, come to think of it. Legend of Mana also does that. And then Charge! Oh, very good. And then the other game that I know of that's like that, Think Mo, you can do it, is Wild Arms 5, which is an awesome game if you've never played it. Wild Arms 5 is such a good game. I love Wild Arms 5. It was one of those games that when I played it, I was like, this game was made for me. Like it hit all of the notes, all of the things I was looking for in a PS2 game. Don't blood suck Katrina. You circle kill weirdo. Why are you called circle kill? Yeah, you punch that shark. Punch that shark like it ain't no thing. Oh man, Wild Arms 5 is so good. Maybe I'll play that on my channel sometime. Got more fish scales. Good. Yes. Let's see. Alright, who's not wearing something? You got space. Where are those fish scales? Yeah. Let's see. Alright, we need cover TP. There you go. Other people. This is something that I didn't really do the first time I played. I didn't really bother with the potions for some reason. I don't know why, I just didn't do it. But I mean, why not? Why not use potions? Doesn't make any sense not to. There we go. I think the problem was that I felt like they were hard. Oh, I know what it was. It was because I had so much trouble finding money my first time through the game. And so I was like, I'm not going to waste money on potions. But now that I feel like I've got a better understanding of how to find, like, stuff, I'm not quite so upset about it. Warcry. I don't like fighting these things. They're very strong. They're like frustratingly strong. Bloodsock. And they despise me. They hate me so. Still looking good? Check my audio again. I'm paranoid. Warcry. Sorry, we gotta wait for the fight to resolve or something. Alright, here we go. So. Flash. Shot. Flash. Shot. Yep, it's fine. Go figure. Shrug emoji. Freaking no, man. It's so frustrating now. Ugh. Technical difficulties. Does anyone like technical difficulties? Probably not. I would assume no one likes technical difficulties. Some people are with it. I guess if you're watching it and like, you know, the streamer's having like a panic attack or whatever, and you're like a sadistic person, you might be like, tee hee hee. I'm watching someone else suffer. I don't know. You do what you want to do. It's not exciting for the person dealing with it, though. Oh, that made y'all sound like monsters. I'm sorry. I don't assume that you do that. It is true that certain people handle it better than others, though. I get all hung up on it, but some people are just like, yeah, whatever. Technical difficulties happen. It's fine. You make it through. Blade roll? Oh, bro! That was awesome! I gotta be careful with Herman's health, though, because he has such low LP. I would say that I despise these despisers. I get where their name comes from. It makes sense to me. They suck, and they're frustrating. I really hate fighting them. They have way too much HP. But come on, guys. Just get out of here. Get off the stage. Hi, Bremer. Don't make me use big logs chop on you. I'll do it. Don't think I won't. Ow. Our resident lobster went down. We needed him. He heals us. There we go. Ooh. Man, a lot of fights down here. I guess I shouldn't be terribly surprised considering it's like a major dungeon, but it's a lot of fish. A lot of fish in the sea. I've heard that before. In fact, I feel like I've heard that a lot. There are lots of fish in the sea. They all want to kill you. I don't think that's usually part of it. Usually when you're trying to encourage someone who's like, cheer up, there's lots of the fish in the sea. You leave off the part about, they all want you dead. Oh no. That joke is rejecting my body is rejecting that joke. Ow. Bro, stop. I'm just a lobster. Yes, I put the Mabel wagons to sleep. And now they're awake again. Punch. Great wheel. What a great wheel. Snake shot up. Does this hit a row? I think this hits a row. Ha! Blocked! Wow, you still took a lot of damage though. He's like, I blocked your attack. I blocked your attack. And then, ow, it still kind of hurt though. My arm is tingling. Yarr. I think he's a pirate, right? I think he's a pirate. Something like that. Old man pirate. Cool old dude. So something that's kind of weighing in the back of my head is early on there was a split I could have gone down, and I went left instead of up. Really hope I didn't miss that thing I was talking about earlier on, the formation thing. Otherwise I'll have to turn around and go do all this again. And backtracking is everyone's favorite part of the game. Believe me, I know. I'm everyone's. Therefore I know that it's everyone's favorite part of the game. I'm everyone. Oh! Getting back to my current obsession with raisins. Y'all excited to hear me talk about raisins some more? Because I'm going to do it. Wait, is it laggy again? Laggy again? Don't be laggy. Okay, looks fine. Yeah, those raisin snacks. The ones from Sunmade that are awesome. I found more of them. I found more of them at the store. I found some that are like tropical punch flavored. And I found what this kind of upset me a little bit, honestly. I found some that were peach flavored. I'm like, oh, sweet, tropical punch and peach flavored. And then I picked up the peach one, and the box was open. Somebody just opened up the box, taken the snack out, put the box back in the grocery store. It was the only one too, so no peach flavored raisins for me. But yeah, I was like, wow, that's neglect right there. Admittedly, I have to say, and maybe I just didn't notice when I was a child. Oh, it's a frog! I can instantly kill him with frog-sensitive attacks. Yes! Everyone's favorite. Frog specialty attacks. Yes. Yeah, maybe I just didn't notice when I was a kid, but I feel like nowadays I see an awful lot of just trash in grocery stores. Y'all see that? Where like people will have like a drink, like a half-finished drink or something. No, they'll just put it on the shelf. Like I see it a lot with like Starbucks cups. Like you'll see like just a Starbucks cup that's like half empty, just on the shelf. Or like a half-drunk drink just hanging out. And I'm like, who does this? Do you do this? If you do, you're a monster. It's like, come on, don't just leave your trash around. I mean, there's trash cans like in the building, outside the building. Just throw it away, y'all. I don't know. It seems incredible to me that people do that, but I guess people that live around me do. 'Cause I frequently see it. Just trash hanging out. But that whole like just open up the package, take a fruit snack out, and then put the package back. That's a new one for me. Not used to that. Where am I going? Oh, this sounds important. Oh, it's the Biscate. No. Leave. Wait a second. Nope. Okay, we found the Biscate. And the music changed, too. We're gonna leave. Nope. I mean, I'm not gonna leave, but I gotta go back and check that other direction. Because I missed the thing. I gotta find it. That's exciting, though. We might actually close the Biscate tonight, or it might be too powerful, and I will die horribly. We'll find out, though. I really don't know. Like, I mentioned it before, but normally I think the game expects you to close the Earth Biscate first, which is the one that's located in Bedona, in like the Devil King Palace. And so I don't know what it's going to be like getting here, but I mean, I've already found two of them, or I've found three I found three of the Biscate areas. You know, I found the fire castle or fire palace in the jungle. I know where the Devil King Palace is, and this is the water palace. So I don't know if there's supposed to be a particular order. So I don't know if this will actually be like beyond me. Based on the way the rest of the game kind of like, is that not a frog? I used my frog-sensitive move and it didn't kill him. I guess it's masquerading a frog? Not actually a frog? I figured. We still have the Biscate song though. You. Come on, fishy, 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 fish. Wherever I did go. Fishy, 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 fish. Man, that part was weird. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I'll explain. I'll explain, because we're just going to have to backtrack now. In the movie Monty Python and the Meaning of Life, there is a brief intermission that's like a surreal just sketch about, like, I don't even know. It like takes place in like a rich person house, and there's like a butler who has like triple segmented arms, so his arms are like really long, and he has like 2 elbows, and he keeps like waving them around. He says this like part where he's like, fishy, 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 fish. And it's been so long since I've seen it, that's pretty much all I can remember, but boy, it's weird. Man, it's out there. It's so strange. Actually, truth be told, my favorite Monty Python movie for a long time was And Now for Something Completely Different, which I think is one of like the least popular, and I think the reason it's unpopular is because, and I didn't know this at the time, but it's like it's just sort of a reproduction of a lot of their sketches from the show. So like it's just a movie version of their sketches in the show, and so people are like, well, this has no original content, it's just the sketches again. Which makes sense. I get why you wouldn't like that. But I like it because I hadn't watched the show before that. I just thought it was really funny. Just like it was a sketch comedy movie, and I thought it was hilarious. I was way into Monty Python when I was a kid, though. I had a good friend who introduced me to it. He was a big advocate for it. He loved Monty Python. Cool guy. I miss that guy. As with so many of my friends, because I'm a terrible friend, I lost touch with him, and I'm just sort of like, I don't know. I remember his name. I remember the last point of contact, but I don't know. I have no idea how to contact him. I guess that's what Facebook is supposed to be for, right? Or social media in general. I don't use social media. The closest to social media I use is what you're seeing right now. I socially provide you with media. And you can watch it at your leisure. I tell you what, that corpse eye is something else. Look at that monster. Look at that thing. That is an eldritch horror right there. I wonder if that thing would be said to gibber. Ever heard that term, gibbering? Looks like a gibbering mass. I wonder if it gibbers. Let's see that guy gibbering. Bet that dude gibbers. Don't you question me. That dude gibbers all the day. He's like gibber, 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 gibber. Gibber, 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 gibber. That sounds like the Ghiblies from Homestar. I'm glad I decided to play this game. I like this game. It's really good. I don't know if I mentioned this too. I also heard that this is one of the most beloved of the Saga series. I get it. I totally get it. This one is really well made. I can't claim to be an expert on this series because I think there's only 2 that I've actually beaten. I beat Final Fantasy Adventure for the Game Boy. Or no, Final Fantasy Legend for the Game Boy. And this one, and that's it. But I played a lot of them. And this one's more fun than the others. Yes? Oh, he fell asleep. Because he went... That put us right to sleep. We were like, man, I'm tired now. Did you hear that guy go... I did, and now I'm sleepy. Oh, the fights down here take forever. I'm probably not strong enough to do this yet, which is gonna suck. I do like that we heal ourselves every round. That's really nice, though. I'm trying to decide if I actually want to bring Herman into the fight or exchange him with Wood. Because, like, my big anxiety about it is that Herman has so little LP. Let's see, do I have a... I do have barrier stone. Awesome. Barrier stone is a tent. You can use it safe. You can use it anytime you want. So I'm going to save that for before we fight the... before we try and close the abyss gate. First, we have to go back and see what I missed. So, yay for backtracking. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite. That said, that actually is not as far back as I thought it would be. Is the music just going to stay on the Abyss Gate song? I guess it is. I guess we're just going to hear the Abyss Gate song for the rest of this time. Oh, it's the circle kill again. Hello. What are you doing here? A weirdo? What are you doing here, you weirdo? Did I cross slash? Yeah, kill him. Circle killed him, in fact. Yeah, Herman has so little LP, and I don't want him to die, you know? So I don't know if I want to actually bring him in to the Abyss Gate. Wood would definitely be able to stand up better. Herman's got some good moves. And I kind of get the impression that he wants to be here. You know, he kind of forced his way into our party, and he's like, I want to join you if you're going to kill Forneus. So, I don't know. I might, I guess, just try it either way. Whatever. It's fine. I don't actually even remember Forneus. I remember the Wind Fiend. Sorry about that. I also don't really remember the Earth Fiend. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll close an Abyss Gate tonight. Or maybe I'll be too weak. I guess we'll find out. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm looking at this fishy fish here. I was thinking about another game that I could potentially play on stream. Because like right now, we've got Samurai Legend Musashi. We've got this. But this is kind of like an ongoing thing, so I'm not really regarding it like... In the past, you may be aware that I try to have 2 games going at a time. Usually I like to have an RPG and an action game. And right now what I've got is I've got Samurai Legend Musashi, which is kind of an RPG and also kind of an action game. I've got this, which is decidedly an RPG, but it's one that I expect to do over a long period of time. And then I've got Dynasty Warriors 3, which is also a game that is kind of like, that's almost like a, it's weird to say this, that's a chill game. That's a game that I just play when I want to chill. And so I feel like I've still kind of got an open slot. And so what I was thinking of doing was Evo, Search for Eden, which is also kind of an RPG and kind of an action game, but it's more of an action game than an RPG. And it's fun, and I feel like it's a game that's kind of like not super well known, not super well advertised or whatever. Just consider that. And if I do that, what I might do as well is maybe not all the way through the game, but just for one stream, show y'all the prequel to that. Because I found that too. There was a game called, what is it, 49 Okuten Monogatari, which is like 49 billion year story or something like that. And that was also apparently the original name for Evo Search for Eden when it was released in Japan. But the original game, which was for not PC Engine, PC 6601, something like that. It was very much an RPG. There was no action component at all. It was just an RPG. I didn't really have to backtrack that far. It's fine. But it's interesting. It's like a curiosity, and I'm all about like, you know, showing y'all stuff that's like just weird stuff. You know, I love that kind of thing. So that's an idea I had. Y'all can let me know if you're interested in that, I guess. Or I'll just do it. You know, whatever. Or I'll just do whatever. You know, down how I am. Like to play whatever. It's fun. Oh, and hopefully you enjoy watching it. And hopefully my video doesn't mess up. More weird! I'll do my best. I don't know how many times I can find more Tong Noa though. Man, I wish I could play Eastern Mind again. That game was awesome. I actually tried to find a physical copy of it after I played that for my stream. It's so expensive. like the Japanese import version, which I tend to assume was usually cheaper. I know that sounds weird, but I usually assume when it comes to rare games that finding the Japanese version is easier than finding the English translated version. Like take something like Snatcher. The Japanese version of Snatcher is less expensive because there were more of them sold, and you know, the English one was like a short run kind of game. But like the Japanese one was like $1,000. I was like, I can't afford this. Ooh, treasure, yes. You see, if I just walked up, I would have found all of this treasure. Got fish scales. Well. Oh, hello, fishy fish. Get thee hence. Don't have time for this. I'm getting treasure. Not now. Treasure time is now. Let's see. Are you considered undead? I don't think it is. It's a poise fish. It's very proper. It's a deadly poise fish. But yeah, man, I love Tong Noa. If anybody out there knows like more games like that, I would love to play more like weird games like that. Like there's a website called not ROM hacking. What's it called? What's it called? I gotta look it up. What is it called? Games. ClassicReload.com. Yeah. And it's just sort of like a website that preserves a bunch of I got sea tortoise. What? Hooray! I got sea. Oh, it's armor. All right. Good armor? It is good armor. All right, sure. I'll wear it. Sure, I'll wear sea turtle armor. Why not? Fish scale. Sure. You got your big armor on. Why is the +0 blue? Why bother? You can't take off your lobster armor, but you can put on more fish scales. No, you got your protector on, so yeah, there you go. But yeah, that website just has like a bunch of old games and like the appropriate emulators to play it. And so like I've gone there and just kind of played like text adventures, and it's fun. I played one that was like a text adventure about like a game development office. I think it was probably just based on the office of the people who made it, and the whole thing was like in jokes, and I didn't get any of them. It's why when you make a video game, you shouldn't just fill it with in jokes, because ain't nobody gonna get them. Gushing wind! Oh, very nice. Cool. Yeah, I find that I get, and I've mentioned this before on various streams or various of my videos. I love that era of games because it's like video game archaeology to me. Play like old games, obscure games, games that were before my time, games that weren't just mainstream console games. She learned another thing immediately. Holy crap, Katrina. You're kicking butt right now. So good. Did you learn that because you became a sea tortoise? Is that why? Wait, what is a sea tortoise? Now that I think about it. Tortoises are terrestrial animals. What's a sea tortoise? Yeah, I just find it fascinating to learn about stuff like that. And so, I don't know. And hopefully people out there also enjoy learning these sorts of things. And that's why I try and share it. I like learning, and hopefully you also enjoy learning about rare and exotic things. Because it's cool. Don't use stone. Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh, Herman died. Oh, fudge. He lost an LP. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I almost want to run away. Can you revive him? You can revive him. You have life water. No, not on yourself, dude. You want me to heal myself? No, I want you to heal the guy that's dead over there. Oh, so myself then? No, him. Heal him. I don't know. I guess that's all I had to say about that, but there's so many cool games out there, you know? So much out there that people don't know about. I love finding out about it. It's interesting. There you go. Having a heat wave. Tropical heat wave. Or heat wave, please. Punch them. Punch. These freaking Mabel wagons. Leave us alone. Just die already. I got things to do. Well, there's another one. I mean, at least we heal a little bit every round. That effect is very helpful. I'm quite pleased with that. But I'm also quite pleased because, you know, ostensibly, our defense is actually improved because of the Genbu formation. Side note, on the subject of Genbu, oh gosh, did that kill us? It was bad, but it didn't kill us. On the subject of Genbu and the 4 heavenly beasts, I really like the 4 heavenly beasts. Like, I love that idea of the 4 heavenly beasts. I think they're so cool. I really wish... Like, I was trying to think if there's any sort of, like, Western equivalent of that. I can't think of anything. I mean, I guess you could say that in Christianity we have, like, the seraphs. But they're all, like, angels. And, I don't know. They feel more unapproachable. Somehow. You know? Unless you're Shin Megami Tensei, in which case you just throw them in wherever. That would be an interesting game to play, although I would never get it finished. It takes forever. It's a long freaking game. Harry! What? What happened there? She, like, did a little jig, and then she learned parry somehow. Alright. Ah, fish! Leave me alone. I'm doing things. Alright, so we got more fish scales. You've already got fish scales. You've already got fish scales. Everyone has fish scales. We have so many fish scales. Oh, no, I already equipped them. Okay, never mind. Herman, don't die. I need you to stay alive, buddy. Device, TP. Life element can't be used. Cover MP. I had something that would fix... I thought I had something that fixed LP. Crap. Alright, well... That pretty much cinches it, then we're gonna have to take Herman out of the party. Boo. I wanted Herman to be there. Alright, you go past. There's one more treasure chest up here, I want to get it. Fish. Fish, go away. Can't y'all let's leave me alone? I don't want to fight you. They're like, but you're invading our environment. We're scared and therefore aggressive. Stop it. Death Corroder. That's such an unusual move, Stone Skin. Because ostensibly, he actually just gave him a defense boost, you know? Like, Stone Skin briefly increases your defense, and then over time causes you to petrify. It's just like a strange thing to use on an enemy, right? Again, it reminds me of Legacy of the Rudra, or Rudra no Hiko, where if you want to cast status ailments, either positive or negative, on an enemy, it's the same spell. So there's like there's no float spell, for example, but there is a spell, a wind spell, that can be cast on yourself that does a small amount of damage, but also casts float. It's just, I don't know, that's such an interesting concept to me. That game's really cool. There's so many cool games. Guys, I'm gonna be playing games for y'all forever. There's so many games I want to play. Ugh. I'm currently recording another one. Actually, recording 2 series right now that I'm very happy with. Very excited to put those out as well. Yay! Yay! Come on, Nautilus. I don't want to fight this. Can we run? Run. I don't want to. I don't want to. Leave me alone. I just want this treasure chest. I just want the treasure chest. No, I just want the treasure chest. Oh, hello, running fish man. Where'd you come from? Peg polar? The heck is a peg polar? What? It's a peg polar. What is it? What is it, though? It's so weird. Ow. It's dangerous, too, apparently. This battle is going very badly so far. Egg polar! Into space! Yes, it's good. Okay. Crap. Oh, I didn't find the thing. Fudge, where is it? Where have I not been? Where have I not been? I feel like I've been everywhere in this dungeon, though. Alright, we're just gonna go try and do it. I'll look it up online if I have to. Basically what it is that there's like a, the one time I found one, what it was a treasure chest, and when I opened it up, the game was just like, huh, a secret formation, and it has like, it shows like a collection of, like, it shows some text with like names of different spell types arranged in like a particular formation that corresponds with one of... Wow, I'm doing a good job of dodging right now. That's awesome. Arranged in a way that if you use it in a fight, it will apparently run. It'll apparently allow you to use a super move. So they're worth learning. Oh, it's more fishmen. No, thank you. They kind of look like, what's his name? Rikuo from Darkstalkers. No, Rikuo, I have reviews. Darkstalkers is definitely a game that I wish I was into. You know? I know it's as easy as just getting into it. You know, that's an easy problem to solve. But I'm not good at fighting games. But I love, like, the Darkstalkers universe. I think it's really interesting. Alright, so let me save. Save. And then we're going to use our barrier stone. Yeah, there we go. Full health. Oh, it restores your LP too. That's nice. All right, well, we're going to try and bring we'll bring Herman in then. All right, save. Let's go. See if we can do this. There's the abyss gate. Let's destroy the bright spot. I'll let you know the abyss's power. Oh gosh. Hi. I love this song. This song is so cool. Oh my gosh, this song is amazing. Oh, it's so cool. All right. Yep, it's Forneus himself. He's so cool looking. Oh my gosh, that sprite is awesome looking. How cool it is. This game's sprite work is amazing. So cool. There's a really good rendition of this on that I told you all about it before. It's like a Super Nintendo era tribute CD. It's like what's it called? I think it's called Square Enix Acoustic, and it's like a red CD. You can find it on their website. And this song is on there, and it's really good. It's like really cool to listen to. I love it. Dang it, we lost our turn. Stop it. We are not doing quite the amount of damage I was hoping we would get to. I was hoping to see some thousands, but that HP restoration, though, is very helpful. I like that a lot. Try bolt kick. I really like the music. Oh! Shoot. That's actually kind of interesting, because I want to say that they're supposed to be, like, mortal enemies. So it's kind of fun that, he's, like, targeting Herman specifically. Fun is a relative term. I don't want Herman to die, so... Oh, crap. Oh, we have a water effect now. We gotta get rid of the water effect. But I also need to heal Herman. I use the salve instead. Getting rid of that water effect is my first goal, because otherwise he's just gonna heal himself the entire time. That's also a really cool concept, I think. The uh-oh. Oh, that looks bad. Fudge. Is Herman dead? Is Herman actually dead? Oh my gosh. Gotta start over. Yeah, we're gonna keep Herman out of this. I don't think he's gonna be able to stand up to it. All right, let's bring let's bring Wood in here. Yeah. Like Herman's got some good hits, got some powerful moves, but we're gonna need a character who's not gonna go down after four deaths. So this gate, close it now. Destroy the bright spot. Really hope I can do this. Again, I don't know. This is, I think when I played the first time, this was the third one I did. Third or second. Certainly not the first. 4 Deus. So cool looking. Oh my gosh. A cool looking boss though. Love it. I'm gonna have the poet just focus on casting Sunshine to try and keep that in check. Warcry. Rushing Wind. Do you have Warcry? What do you have? No. I haven't used him the entire stream, so I don't remember what he has. It's Flying Water Cut. Earth Run. Good hit. Super Dimension. Ha! War Cry. Because we gotta keep him from healing. That's important. He got back 999 HP when he did that. Don't want that. Crap. Exactly that. Don't want that to happen. Focus. Let's see. Berserk. What? No. Berserk. Yeah. I'm just listening to music. Sorry. Got kind of lost in the music there for a second. Ow. Bro. Don't attack her back row. Wait, Focus healed me. I thought Focus was like a attack boost move. Have I just been assuming Focus did the wrong thing and not paying attention? Probably. I could see myself doing that. Yes. Oh, he's still water. Fudge. Gotta get it not water. The thing that stinks though is that I don't believe, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't believe Sun will actually, I don't know if there's a Sun state. You know, there's like a wind field effect, there's an earth field effect, there's a fire field effect, there's a water field effect, but I don't know if there's one for earth or moonlight. Which might mean that we're just tied up with Nora, of all people, having to cast magic over and over again. Which is not ideal. Okay, we got it off. Cool. Alright. Alright. Let's see, I want you to get in Hyper Hammer when you can. Wind Art. Ew. Oh no! Oh, don't do that though. We need him. Don't digest. Yeah, creep. Oh gosh, that really hurt. Like right now I'm debating whether or not I want to keep the fight up or revive people. It's a tough fight. Yes, good luck. Oh, Katarina's dead. Alright. Kinda hate to use that. Oh, it's tense. Oh, it's tense. Okay. He's a good healer, though, which is important. He's dead now. He was a good healer. He's dead now, but he was a good healer. And she is not a good healer, so there is that. Oh, it's so tense. What do you have that you can do? Alright, Gushing Wind. Dang it. No, don't use Squall. Right, that only actually affects Nora. Because she's the only... Everyone else is aware of the scales or whatever. Okay, I gotta keep it away from water. Anytime Boston does anything with water, I gotta make sure that I cast equivalent, like, other spells. Whew. It's part of what makes this game's fighting system so interesting, right? Like, you keep yourself invested in the fight because fights are always pretty close to evenly matched due to the way the enemies level up. So you have to just kind of, like, stay on your toes. Oh no, it's water now! Fudge! I gotta stop that. S dimension. Let's see. Why don't you Earth heal? Who needs it? Like you stay interested in like there's all kinds of things to struggle with. It's really neat. It's a really cool fighting system. It's just, it makes some fights really tough, which is fine, you know? That has its place. She really can't heal very well. Okay, good. We got rid of the water effect. That's good. Unfortunately, I kind of need to revive Katarina. And right now, Wood really hasn't found anything that's hitting very well. Let's try Chop Down. Okay, good. As long as I don't lose my turn. That's the big thing, is I want to make sure I keep my turns. No, not Maelstrom. No, not Maelstrom, though. Oh my gosh. Well, that was a mess. All right. I gotta revive. Who do I revive? Boston. We lost. Dang it. What? Oh, no, I don't want to be here. No, 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 no. All right. Let's see. What can I do to improve matters? There's an idea. I believe... Let's see. I believe the fish scales make you immune to water attacks. So I'm going to give everyone a fish scales. Let's see. Everyone take a fish scales. I'll give you this wing charm temporarily. I think that is absorbing, or that's preventing her from taking, because certain characters weren't taking any damage from Squall. I think that's protecting her from it. This is protecting him from water. Okay. If I understand how the fish scales work, everybody is now, like, protected. So now let's get some Salve 2s up in here. Everybody needs a Salve 2. If we can afford it. Okay. What's my formation right now? Yeah, let's see. Get wood in here. Try again. Here we go. In we go. Whew. It's tough, right? It's cool though, isn't it? I really like it. I like the abyss gates in this game. It's a very clear, significant point in the game, you know, which is something that some of the other Saga games don't have. You know this is important. The music's cool. You've gone down to this deep area. You know Forneus is here. You've heard about Forneus, and now you are fighting him. It's cool looking. Yes. All right. You start by super dimensioning. Crap, I was gonna try and find a better move for him. That's a good move, though. No, don't use Maelstrom immediately. Oh, no. It hurt everybody. It's very painful. Don't do that. No Maelstrom, please. Just say no to Maelstrom. Oh, it was a cool looking move. Gotta admit that. Pretty neat. Alright, Super Dimension. Berserk Katarina. Have her use Gushing Wind. Because Gushing Wind is doing a lot of damage. Don't do that. Ow. Oh no! You poop head. You're a poop. You're a poop for the ass. How dare you, you poopy poop. Your big lips. Your weird jaw. Alright, we're hanging in there. More heat wave. Earth Eel on Boston. More Gushing Wind. Start buffing people. He's not really doing that much, but maybe if he could buff people, it would be good. I was hoping we get over 1,000 with that, but still pretty good. Look at his weird little, like, left hand down there. It looks kind of like an afterthought. It's just like, this is my left hand. Hello. It's down here. Like, his right hand has, like, claws and And like he's got bumps on his fingers and he's got a big old vein sticking out, and his left hand's just like, also my left hand. Did you know? Did you know left hand? Alright, Alright, so we're gonna have to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. I need that life water. What's everybody else doing? Earth Heal Boston. Keep Gushing Wind. Moonglow Katrina. Doggone it. Well, good. Fortunately, I did just revive him then, so. Ha! Your rain does not faze us, Forneus. Although your casting water magic is concerning. It's just such a cool, like, struggle, right? Like, we're having to, like, fight and, like, do all these things. It'd be, like, really... Oh, no, it's water now! I hate when it's water. Stop being water. Silver Dimension. Actually, you know what? Master Health? Yeah, why don't you focus, now that I know what it does. Now that I'm aware that it doesn't do what I thought I did. Who needs it? She needs it. Gushing Wind. Ah. Oh! No, not Maelstrom! Stop using Maelstrom, dude! It's too powerful! Maelstrom OP, please nerf! Well, his defense raised. Oof. Try and get rid of that effect. As long as he's got that $9.99 boost every round, we're never gonna get past him. Ugh. Okay. It's a good move. I should just give that to everybody. It's just like a self-healing move. That's very helpful. It costs 0 WP to use, too. Crap. Well, now she's got better defense against magic. Hooray. Ew, stop. Yeah, use Squall more. I like when you use Squall. It's good. You should do it more. It's the move we're afraid of. We're so oh no, what's water again? Is flying water cut a water move? I can kind of see it going either way, really. And dart. Does Earth run an Earth move? Okay. He just kind of belted us. He's like, no more games. Punch. Well, Oh, this one ain't going so well either. Oh no. No, don't focus. S dimension. We might be screwed. We might be screwed. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ha! Nice block. Now, super dimension him. Super dimension. No, not Maelstrom. Oh, gosh. Maelstrom is the worst, man. Spirit Stone. Alright, well. We'll just keep pushing to the end. Maybe I'll get lucky. Probably not. Well. Yeah. Man. Maelstrom move is so powerful. Alright, let me see if there's anything else I can do. Maybe a different formation? The region ability is so good, though. I'll tell you the truth. I don't really feel like the poet was adding much. I'm gonna try it with Herman and Wood this time. See if this works. Nope, 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 go back in. Alright, let's do our magic protection thing. Right. Yeah. Okay, so everybody in the active party now. Oh wait, no, you. Oh, crocodile or whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Fish scale. Bone cross. Fish scale. Okay. Okay. Our formations, right? Let's see. Formation. Yes. Alright, let's give it one last try for tonight. This doesn't work out. Well, I'll just have to go level up or something. Which, again, doesn't really matter in this game because they make skill to your level, but whatever. Just wait, no. Before we do this, wait a second. Let's see if I can give Wood some better techniques. Backstab is a good one for him. Okay. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Oh, goodness. Here we go. Hope he doesn't use Maelstrom too much. Maelstrom sucks! Oh, it's so cool though. Hard or not, I love this battle. Dancing leaf. I think that's a defensive spell, so yeah. Alright. Berserk. Trina. Gushing Wind. And backstab. Ah! Ew. Oh, okay, no, I just got blinded. That's fine. That's not fine, but... Pretty good. Good. Wind effect. Awesome. Okay. Hyper Hammer. S Dimension. Good block. No, not face hit. Oh. Goodness gracious. This fight's already off to a bad start. What? Oh, try again. Try again. No, try again. Eh. We're not quite done. That was a bad start. Also, do I know focus? Have I mastered focus? Okay, I'm gonna give everybody focus. It's a basic move. Everyone should be able to learn it. What? No. What's out of here? That out of here. That out of here. Focus. Yeah. Okay. You don't need it. Reduce enemy's power. Oh, right. Get rid of brain split for now. Get focus. Get focus. Yeah, this might help out a lot. Just everyone having an option to heal themselves might be really useful. Okay. Alright, here we go. Last one tonight. Let's hope it's good. Whew. Hello, Biscape. How are you? So cool. I don't know if it's worth it to like build our attack power like I was doing before. Goodness gracious. Damage though. Dancing Leaf Boston. What's your health like? I want you to focus. What's your health like? You're actually okay. So, I want you to try Hyper Hammer again. Yeah, okay. Dash of Wind. What do you have otherwise? Do? I don't know what Moon... I should have looked up what Moonglow does, but I forgot to. Next time. Dang it. Well. Well, now he'll be well defended whenever he comes back to life. Gushing Wind! We're just gonna try and go more on the offensive this time. Ah, freaking Maelstrom! Don't like that move. It's so powerful. It's so frustratingly powerful. Now we're on water effect. Try and figure out what the best move here is. Who's the lowest health? You do. Ha! Dodged! Somehow. Maelstrom twice in a row is unfair. That's mean. Using it twice in a row is real mean. Wow, we actually survived, though. I'm kind of surprised. And truth be told, the only person who went down was the person I had planned to heal, so that's kind of cool, I guess. Alright. Everybody just spend around focusing. Everybody focus. Hopefully at least some of us will be in good condition after this round. Boy, he really hates Boston, doesn't he? Dude is not a fan of Boston. Keeps just jumping on top of Boston. Then biting him while he's dead. Okay, people are getting better, but we're still not quite there. Ah. Crap. Oh! Maybe Earth Run is an Earth move. I hadn't even guessed that would be the case. Alright. Factor Hammer. More Gushing Wind. Earth Run. I mean, Earth is in the name. Maybe? Ow! Don't do that. Hammer. What's your health looking like? You're fine. Okay. Go back to Dancing Leaf, folks. Is this exciting? It's really exciting for me. Like I'm on the edge of my seat. Except I'm sitting comfortably in it, but you know, because I want to win, I want to beat this, and it's like a mind game. You have to try and like figure out each round. I have to carefully plan out my moves, and that's exciting to me. You know, it's cool. So hopefully it's cool to y'all too. I don't know. I'm sorry I'm not talking very much, just because I'm thinking. I want to beat Forneus. Alright, Boston needs to heal himself. Focus. You're okay, right? Yeah, you're good. Alright, back to charge. Gushing Wind. Earth Run. No, not face hit. Oh no, that's gonna take out two of my characters. Okay. All is not lost. Oh, I do have a sap too. Okay. He's in on Boston. My boy Boston. Don't do that. Don't do that, though. I think he has a Sav 1. Okay. Oh, it's so tense. I want to win. Ha! Yes, good block. Not a great block, but you still took it. Took it like a champ, so it's okay. Okay. Focus. 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 Earth Run. Oh, hello, the Wicked Viking. Welcome. I'm trying to fight Forneus, and we're barely hanging in there. Hopefully we can win. Since I see you have the little first-time chat for viewer, I will go ahead and let you know that you can find my regular YouTube channel in the description, and that's where all of my streams are archived. So if you want to catch other things. Oh, did you get it for the Switch? Like, did you get the remake, or what'd you get? Which version? This game's awesome, by the way. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's an amazing game. And I really like it. How are we doing? Okay. Get back to Gushing Wind. Wait, you have a stab too. Okay. Revive Herman. Switch unit. It's really cool. I totally recommend just playing it. It's just a fun game. If you want to get like an idea of how to get started, this and 3. This is Romancing SaGa 3. This is 2. Oh, 2. I don't know about 2. 2 has like permadeath, which I'm not wild about. But this one I can certainly say is amazing. And yeah, if you want to get an idea at the beginning of the game, just go back into my streams and watch like the first one, because there are a couple of things you need to kind of know early on that'll help you out. But other than that, I'd say play it. It's a great game. It's super cool. So I hope you enjoy it. All right. Do we have anything I can heal with? Salve 1. Use that on her, please. Super Prevention. Just hit it. Hyper Hammer. Focus. Earth one. Oh, so I've only ever beaten FF Legend 1. I played a little bit of 2 and a little bit of 3. But they're fun too. You just in a saga mood, I guess. Freaking Maelstrom. I hate that move. Fortunately, hooray! She lives! Yeah, no. Sale is usually a good time to buy things. Alright. Focus. You should also focus. You need to stay alive, Katrina. I need you to stay alive, Katrina. I know there's a giant scary fish over there, but I need you to stay alive, Katrina. Fudge! Herman! No! Okay. Let's see. I need to get Boston alive. He just dies so easily. His defense is terrible. What's your HP like? Okay, you can take a hit, so I want you to go back to Gushing Wind. And Wood, just keep on hammering away with Earthrod. It seems to be working out really well for you. Yeah, it's a good plan. Go for it. Get good games that way. Ha! Your squall does not affect me. We're all wearing fish scales. Moo-ha-ha. Yay. Okay. We are starting to run out of options, which is unfortunate. We are very out of options. Oh, man. Crap in a hat, dude. Well, that's the thing about this game, is that the enemies scale to your level. So one of the things that makes boss fights so interesting is that there's not really such a thing as like under-leveled, over-leveled. You just have to use your abilities as best as you can, depending on sort of depending on what you got. And I might just need to come back with better equipment. Freaking Maelstrom. Yeah, we're done. This is a tough boss too, by the way. This is one of the 4, like, main bosses of the game. So, it's part of the reason I wanted to beat it tonight. But, you know, he just got back 9 to 9. Yeah, we're done. And so the evening ends in failure once again. Blah. Hang in there, Wood. Give it your all, man. I know the enemy is rapidly recovering its HP because we've got a water effect. Do I have a shield rush? That's not what I want, though. I just start shooting darkness at you. Yeah, we're pretty much done. Yeah, grinding is definitely not a surefire way to win it, which is interesting. You know, I like that. It's a cool structure for a game. Yeah, we're done. We're done. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to walk out and go level up. Generally, the best ways to get stronger in this game is to try to find better equipment, and try to boost the strength of your magic, because magic skills are a large part of how you sort of like how you advance, really. Also, stuff like formation. There's like all kinds of stuff, and this is part of the reason why, again, I'm kind of shilling for myself, but I would recommend you go back and watch at least my first stream of this, because I lay out a lot of this. There's like a ton of stuff in this game that if you don't know it, you're just kind of out of luck, really. And so, you know, stuff like knowing how to get money, knowing places to go early on, that sort of thing, it helps. It helps make the game more fun than it would be otherwise. So, once again, it's a self-shill, I get that, but I think watching that would get you started if this game looks interesting to you. And I hope you do enjoy it, even if you don't watch my stream, because the game's awesome. Very cool game. And one I really didn't... I only played recently. Oh, good. Okay, well... then maybe just play it on your own, you know? Maybe give it a shot, like play it with no other information, and if you feel like you're stuck or if there's some things that are frustrating you, then you can check out my thing, or just look it up online. I mean, this game's like, what, 96? There are resources. There are resources available. But it's a good one. I know I keep saying that, but it's a good one. I also know that I just completely failed to defeat a super boss, but it is a good game. I do still highly recommend it. Freaking... yeah. Lots of resources. Plenty of resources. All the resources you can need. Freaking fish. I say they nay. Run! Alright, well... I'm gonna have to walk back out of here, and I don't want to make y'all watch me do that, so... I think I'll go ahead and call it here. In the next stream, we'll do something else. I don't know if it's going to be this. It might be this. It might be back on Samurai Legend Musashi. Might play something else. I don't know. But it'll be on Thursday, so I hope you come back and join me for that. I am the MoeChicken. This has been... I was going to call it Radical Dreamers. This is Romancing SaGa 3, and thank you for stopping by.